Hey there, and welcome. Ever find yourself wanting to start a conversation in English, but you're just not sure what to say? Well, today, we're going to fix that by talking about one of the best and easiest topics out there, hobbies. Let's jump right in. So, let's just start with a simple question. And I mean it, really think about it for a sec. What do you do for fun? That one little question is pretty much the key to everything we're going to cover in this explainer. All right, so before we get too deep into it, let's make sure we're all on the same page. What exactly is a hobby, anyway? It's actually super simple. A hobby is just something you do for fun in your free time. That's it. It's all about enjoyment. If you just keep that in mind, you're already on your way to speaking more confidently. Okay, so for any good conversation, you need the right words, right? So let's think of this next part as building your hobby toolkit. We're about to fill it up with some of the most common and useful phrases you'll need. First up, a total classic. Read books. You can just say, I like to read books. It's simple, it's clear, and pretty much everyone understands it. And how about this one? This is a favorite for so many people. Watch films. You could tell a friend something like, we watch films every weekend. Next up, we've got listen to music. A perfect example, I listen to music on the bus. See how easily these little phrases just pop right into a normal chat? Okay, let's really load up that toolkit with even more options. I'll say each one, and hey, why not repeat it out loud to practice? Ready? Play games, cook, draw pictures, go running, travel, take photos, meet friends. Awesome. So, you've got the words, but what do you do with them? Well, now we're going to put them together. It's time to build some full sentences so you can really start talking about your interests. All right, here's a really, really useful tip. You've actually got options. You can say, I like reading with that ing at the end. Or you can say, I like to read. And guess what? Both are 100% correct and sound totally natural. So just use whichever one feels best to you. Okay, now for a super important grammar rule. So listen up. When you're talking about someone else, like he or she, the word like needs an S on the end. So it's not she like cooking. Nope. It's got to be she likes cooking. It's a tiny detail, but it makes a huge difference in sounding natural. Great. So now you can talk about your own hobbies. But remember, a good conversation is a two-way street, right? So let's figure out how to ask other people about their interests. Okay, here are 3 essential questions you're going to want to have in your back pocket. What do you like to do? That's a great friendly opener. What are your hobbies? Is a little more direct. And then do you like? Followed by an activity, like do you like cooking? That one's perfect when you want to ask about something specific. Let's see what this looks like in a real back and forth chat. So person A starts things off with a general question. Person B answers with their hobbies. And then look, person A follows up with a more specific one. See how smooth and easy that is? It just flows. All right, enough talking about it. The best way to really learn is by doing. Are you ready to give it a shot? Let's try a few quick practice questions. Okay, first one. Take a look at the sentence here. How would you finish it using the verb listen? She likes to music. I'll give you a second to think about it. And the answer is listening. She likes listening to music. Remember that like plus verb ing structure we talked about? You got it. Here's the next one. Should this question start with do or does? Which one sounds right for you like to cook? The correct word is do. We always use do with you. So the whole question is, do you like to cook? Fantastic! Okay, last one for practice. True or false? The statement is, the question, what are your hobbies, is about free time. Think back to what we said right at the very beginning. And it is absolutely true. A hobby is an activity you do for fun in your free time. You're nailing this. So let's just quickly wrap up with the big takeaways here. Number 1, a hobby is all about having fun in your free time. Simple. 2, you can say, I like reading or I like to read. Both are totally fine. And 3, a simple question like, what do you like to do, is the absolute best way to start a conversation and maybe even make a new friend. And just like that, we're right back where we started. But the difference is, now you've got the tools to answer. So my challenge to you is to go out and practice. Ask someone about their hobbies and be ready to share yours. I'll leave you with that thought. So really, what are your hobbies? Thanks for hanging out with me today.